5 players to watch at AFCON 2021. A total of 672 players will converge on Cameroon for the Africa Cup of Nations, representing 24 teams, all dreaming of lifting the trophy on 6 February. Some of these players are some of the most easily recognizable and talented on the planet. These include Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Riyad Mahrez, Edouard Mendy, Kalidou Koulibaly, Franck Kessie, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and many more. But there will also be countless younger players, perhaps playing at a lower club level, hoping to catch the eye and, possibly, make a big money move. So, here are 5 young players you may never have heard of to watch at this month's AFCON. Meet Edmond Tapsoba. He's a 22-year-old centre-back who is highly rated but could become a household name in the next few seasons. He moved to Portugal in 2017, starting his senior career with Vitória de Guimarães, for whom he played just 32 times at first-team level. That's because he was swiftly snapped up by Bayer 04 Leverkusen, costing the German club for up to €25 million. He's since made 75 appearances for Die Werkself, scoring 3 times against Frankfurt, Augsburg, and, this campaign, Greuther Fürth. But, for obvious reasons, it's been his defensive displays catching the eye. This season, he's racked up 15 blocks, 25 interceptions and 26 clearances in the Bundesliga. None of these are especially outstanding, but, in Peter Bosz's high-pressing, high-energy style, he is the key man at the back. At international level, Tapsoba has 16 caps for Burkina Faso since making his debut in 2016. The Stallions are far from heavyweights in African football but did reach a first-ever AFCON final in 2013, finishing third 4 years later. Last year though, they were eliminated in the second round of World Cup qualifying by Algeria. From 2026, Africa will be sending 9 teams to World Cups, up from 5, so perhaps Burkina Faso will make their debut at that tournament with Tapsoba in the team. For now, he'll be looking to shine and lead his side on a decent run through this competition. A lot has already happened in Alex Mariba's career, and he's only 18 years old. He joined RCD Espanyol's academy aged 5, before joining city rivals Barcelona just 2 years later. During a decade in La Masia he shone, particularly for Barca B, before making his first team debut in a Copa del Rey tie against Cornellà a year ago. 4 months later, he picked up a winner's medal for that competition, coming on as Barcelona hammered Athletic Club in the final. Mariba can best be described as a classic Barcelona midfield player, diminutive, technically superb and comfortable on the ball. But his young career has been overshadowed by off-field issues. Last summer, he left Barcelona after reportedly turning down a contract extension, demanding a wage that the club, in financial ruin, simply couldn't afford. Thus, he was sold to RB Leipzig for up to €22 million, but, as of yet, this has not worked out. Mariba has made just 6 appearances for Die Roten Bullen, totaling 100 minutes as none of these have been starts. Also, at international level, he played for Spain, and under-17, and under-18, but declared his allegiance for Guinea in 2021. Thus far, he doesn't have any international caps, but that'll change, almost certainly in Guinea's opener against Malawi on 10 January. Mariba will be hoping to shine at this tournament and then, whenever he does return to Germany, have done enough to force his way into Domenico Tedesco's plans. Ibrahim Sanger is the second oldest of the 5 players in this list, but still has a bright future ahead of him. He first appeared in European football when he joined Toulouse's B team in 2016 before swiftly moving up to the first team. After making 86 appearances for Les Violets, he joined PSV Eindhoven in 2020, playing 66 times for them to date, winning the Johan Cruyff Schal. PSV are currently top of the Eredivisie, 1 point above Ajax, aiming to win their first title since 2018. In terms of Sanger, he is a classic, all-action holding midfielder, but, at 6 feet 3 and 191 cms, is a physical presence too. He ranks highly for progressive carries, tackles and interceptions, and is the exact type of player bigger clubs than PSV would love to have. For now, he'll be in the orange of Côte d'Ivoire, hoping to lead them to their 3rd AFCON title. The only problem Sanger may face at this tournament is the stiff competition in this squad. Ivory Coast's best player, Franck Kessie of AC Milan, plays in the same position and is a guaranteed starter. Sanger will be hoping to start alongside, but Jean-Michel Seri, Habib Maiga and Siri Dai are also vying for starting slots. Either way, don't be surprised if Sanger leaves PSV for a big fee in the next 18 months or so. Tottenham Hotspur fans, you might not know the name Pape Matar Sarr yet, but you soon will. Last summer, Spurs paid £14.6 million to secure his services before loaning him straight back to Metz for this season. So why have they spent a not an insignificant sum of money on a teenager? Well, he started his career at the famed Generation Foot Academy that has produced players such as Sadio Mane and Ismaila Sarr. Sarr has only played 44 times for Metz, but has shown himself to be an energetic, box-to-box midfielder who's also capable of taking a set piece. One of Spurs' many problems at the moment are in midfield, with Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, Oliver Skipp and Harry Winks all struggling to impress. So, even though he was acquired before Conte's arrival, he could be a welcome addition to the squad. For his country, Pape Matar Sarr is lucky in the sense that his team Senegal are amongst Africa's best. On the other hand, he might struggle to add to his 4 senior caps due to some stiff competition. Chiku Kouyaté is usually used as a centre-back, but Idrissa Gana Gueye and Nampalys Mendy are above Sarr in the midfield pecking order. But, with Senegal likely to go far in this tournament, Spurs fans will get plenty of chances to see their future midfielder. Adama Traoré could be a star of this competition, but, before then, it must be clarified which Adama Traoré he is. There are 2 players in the Mali squad who share the same name, and neither of them are the Wolves winger who was eligible for Mali but chose Spain. Confusingly, both Adama Traorés scored in the same game at Africa Cup of Nations 2019, a 4-1 victory over Mauritania. Both are in the squad again, now known as Adama Nos Traoré and Adama Malouda Traoré to ease the confusion. Here, the latter is being discussed. He'll be aiming to add to his 41 international caps and 8 goals for his country. Now 26, Traoré's career has taken him far and wide. He's played for Mazembe in DR Congo, French clubs Metz and Orleans, then Al Adala of the Saudi First Division League, before joining current club FC Sheriff. It's with the champions of Moldova he's enjoyed relative fame. In July and August, he helped them qualify for the UEFA Champions League group stages for the very first time, coming through 4 rounds. Traoré scored twice in the playoff round first leg win over GNK Dinamo Zagreb, a 3-0 victory. Both goals were very similar, through balls in between the full-back and centre-back with Traoré racing, though to slot past the goalkeeper. In the group stages themselves, he scored in the matchday 1 win over Shakhtar Donetsk and the 3-1 home defeat to Inter. So, he could certainly play at a higher level than the Division A Ional, but, at 26, this move is going to have to come soon. Mali are dark horses to go far at this tournament, and, if they are to do so, both Adama Traorés, particularly this one, will have to star.